Welcome back to Gerald IT Academy. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about device addresses. If you have ever wondered how computers identify each other on a network, this is the lesson for you. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what a device address is all about, why it matters. These are things you have to know today, and how it helps devices communicate on a network. This is what I have for you today. Let me tell you, every device or devices on a network needs a unique address so it can identify each other. Just like house has a home address, try to understand that every device has a network address. So we are going to look into what is a device address. We will study also types of device addresses and how device addresses work together. We will also look at why devices need addresses and the rest of it. So I advise you to listen to me very carefully so that you will follow and understand this lesson, because I'm going to take you through step by step. Let us start by knowing what this lesson is all about. Let me tell you, for a computer to send or to receive information on a network, it needs a network address. You can think of a network address in much the same way as a mailing address in your house, in a physical way. So every network device needs a unique address so that it knows where to send data to. A device address can be either physical or logical. I will take you through to these two examples. Example, when you order a pizza, the delivery guy needs to know your city, street number, and a house number. This is the same way your computer, your laptop have an address so as to locate the other devices and send data to them. All of these numbers together comprise your address. Now, network addresses work much in the same way. It is composed of different parts. Each part let other devices know where information goes. Network addresses, like mailing addresses, they need to be unique. No two devices on the same network can have the same network address. In this video, we will look at two types of networking address. Number one, the physical address and the logical address. Now, let us explain and give examples of physical addresses. The physical address of a device is also called the media access control address. In other words, MAC address. MAC addresses are bound or hard-coded into the read-only memory NIC of every single network interfaces, such as wireless network adapters and network interface card, a little chip that is in your device. This makes it virtually impossible to change the device MAC address. It cannot be easily changed. It cannot even be changed. An important feature of MAC addresses is that they are globally unique, like fingerprint. You can see from the diagram, that is, they are likened to fingerprint that cannot be changed at any cost. An example of a MAC address. This is an example of a MAC address. You can read the number. It is there on the screen. You can notice that this MAC address is in hexadecimal form. MAC addresses are a 48-bit binary number. However, as a human, you will always work with MAC addresses as a 12-character hex number. MAC addresses are typically composed of 6 groups of 2 hexadecimal digits separated by columns. The first 6 characters of any MAC address are used to identify the manufacturer. The first 6 by the left, you can see it on red. It is used to identify the manufacturer because every manufacturer is assigned a unique 6-digit sequence by the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, IEEE. Manufacturers are required to use these first 6 digits in the MAC addresses of every network interface card they created, the one on the left on red. And the last 6 identify that particular network interface. That is how it is. Or can I say that the second half is a randomly generated value that's unique to that NIC. By combining these 2 values or 2 number set, manufacturer and the interface, each network interface is given a number combination. No 2 network interfaces will ever have the same MAC addresses. When data is put into a network packet, that packet header contains the sender's and the receiver's MAC address. This is how our network devices are able to communicate across the network. But network also use logical addresses to communicate. Now, we are going to talk about the logical address, the IP addresses. Logical addresses are those assigned by the IP protocol and are called IP addresses. For example, let's look at this small network with some computers, a printer, and a server. Each of these devices would have its own IP addresses. The format for an IP address is 4 numbers between 0 and 255, separated by periods. Each segment of the address is called an octet. You can see the diagram separated by a period. Each is called an octet. This is because in binary, each section is represented by 8 digits from 80 all the way up to 8 ones, which is the same as 255 in decimal. This number format is called IP version 4. It works great with one small problem, as if more devices connect to the network, we will eventually run out of available IP addresses. To solve this problem, the internet is transitioning into a new format called IP version 6. IP version 6 addresses are expressed as a 32 character hex number like this. The summary of this video. I want to take us back again. Let us know how this works together. The MAC address, the IP address, and the host name, which is the human being. Like as I said at the beginning of this lesson, that every device on a network needs a unique address so that it can identify the other device in the network. Now, how do these work together? The MAC address, the IP address, and the hostname. This is how they work. When your laptop connects to a Wi-Fi in your house or in anywhere, in any place, the router uses the MAC address to identify the device on the network. Then the IP address to communicate with that device, and then the host name to label it. This is how they work. This is how these communicate with each other, works together. So in this video, we looked at network addresses. Each device has a physical address or MAC addresses and a logical address, which is IP addresses. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Now you can understand what a MAC address is. MAC address cannot be changed. It is embedded. It is coded in the interface card called NIC, Network Interface Card, which is a chip that is found in our device. And that address, as I said earlier, comprises of 2 sections: the manufacturer's address and the interface address, which stands as the MAC address. The address cannot be changed. it is like the fingerprint, while the logical is the IP address and can be changed, and it is assigned by the software. So hope you enjoy this lesson. Please comment and subscribe. I will see you in our next lesson. Stay tuned and bye.